Casey, congrats on a nice game tonight. So 3 touchdowns, I think it was 30, 34, and 41-yard runs.
Yep.
And then a long pass reception, a fumble recovery, and an interception.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was all over the place tonight. It was like the first time I really played defense, so kind of just made the most of the opportunity and did what I could for our team.
It sounded like listening to your coach that you guys might have been a little motivated by some trash talk on the other side.
It was weird. Before the game, they kind of just got on our logo and like faced us and did this weird dance thing, and like they were like doing their Cavalier jacks or whatever, and we were kind of just like pissed off, and we took that personally. So
well, the scoreboard's always the best answer.
Exactly.
So talk to me a little bit about your recruitment with Cal. What's your communication been like with the team, and how are things looking with your relationship?
I've been communicating weekly with Coach Toller and Coach Wilcox a lot. They make sure to check in on me and wish me good luck, and they're down in Eugene this week, so they've been in touch a little more. And unfortunately, I can't go to the game because we have homecoming. But the communication's been really stable. Just continuing to build that connection with them, and it's been great to just keep getting to know them.
And how about your class? It seems like you guys are starting to get pretty close.
Yeah, we're starting to shape up really well. We've got a group chat that we're all in, and we're kind of just talking and getting to know each other. And we're all super great guys. I think we're cut from the same cloth a little bit, personality-wise. So it's great. I think it's a good character.
So Coach Wilcox calls it the OKGs, our kind of guys.
Yep.
And you guys all have that similarity. Just good character guys, love football, good teammates.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, obviously, we're all 3-stars, so we've got, the chip on our shoulder, and, that stuff doesn't really matter to us, but we do take it personally, and it's kind of just formed like this fire underneath us, so, we've got a lot to prove for sure.
Well, you may be a 3-star, but you're at the All-American Bowl, the former Army Bowl. That's a nice game to be at.
Yeah,
There's going to be a lot of talent.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, so what are some of the things that you're most looking forward to as you're playing out your season and getting ready to be a collegiate player?
I'm really looking forward to just kind of continuing my leadership on my team. My play will take care of itself, but it's when times get tough and we've got to face some adversity that I make sure everybody's on the same page, and so we can battle through that and hopefully get to December and we're playing for a state championship.
Have you had a chance to check out much of the Cal games on TV yet?
I have, yeah. No, I've been watching them and following them, and the Ole Miss game was crazy. The Washington game was crazy. It's just been so much fun to watch, and it's so gritty. The defense is awesome. Evan Weaver is like all over the place. He's an animal. So it's been really cool. And Garber's, obviously he's out, but he was balling out. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to talk, and congrats on a great game.
Thank you so much. Oh, go Bears, of course. Go Bears.
Coach, congrats on a nice win tonight. You guys put it to them really early and had to call off the dogs a little bit so it didn't get run up too high.
It was kind of a fun game that way. Those are fun. You can almost relax. As a coach, you never relax. But yeah, it was a great game. Good win for our program.
So can you talk to me a little bit about Casey? Obviously, he's a super dynamic player. Had a few touchdowns tonight, an interception, a fumble recovery. He kind of does it all, doesn't he?
He really does. He's a phenomenal player. I've been here 28 years, and we've had a lot of really good players. A lot of guys have gone on to play. And I would think, and it's always hard to say this, but I would think, in my opinion, he's the best kid we've had. And he's that good. So, and he is dynamic, and he's a hard worker, and he's a great student. He's a great person. I mean, it's so many. Everything's quality about him, and then on top of that, he's really a super player. He does what you guys saw today. He does it all the time. I mean, in all the games, he did it last year. He's just a phenomenal player. He really is.
What are some of the skill sets that stand out about him?
One thing is he's powerful now more so than he was before. He's explosive. He's got great vision and great feet. So he sees where he wants to go and he can get there. and he's so shifty. So if they end up playing him at a receiver, he's going to be a bear out on the open range, so to speak. And this guy's got to tackle him. So he's just he just does everything. You know, you think he's caught or he's in the backfield, and they think they got him, and they just don't have a chance. You know what I mean? And now what he's done in the off season, he's probably 195 pounds now. He was probably 175 maybe last year. And he's fast and again explosive. He's got that next gear when he gets into the hole. He's got that gear that gets him past, and it's a big time thing, not just a high school thing. You know, it's what the great ones have really. So he's got great vision, great feet, and then he's got that explosiveness into the next gear.
So you have the luxury of moving him around and playing him in a lot of different ways because he's such a weapon.
I'll tell you what, he could be the starting quarterback here. Honest
really?
to goodness, he really could.
I saw him throw that pass.
Yeah, and he did the one where he scrambled around. You know, we started on the phones. We were saying we just got to get him in open space.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we need to do more of this. You know, but he can do anything. He really can. We just put him in defense this week because one of our kids broke his thumb. And normally we keep him on offense and have him as an emergency guy, but put him on defense and he gets a pick. He makes
right away.
tackles. He's up in the field making time. He just does everything. He's phenomenal.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to talk.
We're excited about him going to Cal and Coach Wilcox and all that group. So good luck to you guys tomorrow.
And good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.